Hey guys, this is Julian of Julian Gray Media. I'm sure you guys have heard of these kind of services before, where you upload a song, an unmastered song at that, and it comes out mastered on the other end, and you have a shiny, ready-to-release project, at least in theory. Today we're going to investigate one of the more popular options, eMastered, to see if these services really do the trick and if the masters are really usable. Let's hop into the studio and get started. Awesome guys, so today we are going to be looking at something very controversial and something a lot of musicians don't like and have really honestly never tried. Today we're going to be looking at artificial intelligence mastering or online mastering. There's a ton of these. eMastered and Lander are the bigger ones. eMastered actually hit me up a few weeks ago to do a review of their mastering service online. So this is going to be my first reaction to their service, and what we're going to do today is actually compare a master I did in Ableton to an unmastered track that we're going to run through their service to see how it compares and which one I actually prefer. Regardless of whether I like the master or not, or if you like the master or not, I suggest you try it for yourself. Don't biasly hate these sort of platforms. There's a lot of math going into it, a lot of development, and these guys are doing a lot of work to try to make their service better all the time, and it's something you should definitely try for yourself before you hate on it. But for the sake of just getting to the point very quickly, we're going to master our track. The website is very sleek and nice, very easy to understand. There's one big red button and it says drop audio files above or browse plus. So what we're going to do is press on the big red button here. Paper Planes is the name of this song. I'm going to hit open. And then we're going to see how this sounds. So this is just about finished now. Let's see it do its final touch-ups. And as you can see now, there is a player. So we can play the track. Let's give this thing a go. Sure, I'll save to the library. So this is the mastered track, the one that the website did. You can toggle between that and the original here. By far from the raw version pre-master to the online mastered version, this version is definitely much louder. Skip around a little bit here. It's pretty good. Definitely is very clean and loud now. If I hit download and then I do download HD wave, I'm just going to download this quickly, and then we're going to open both of the versions in Ableton to compare them to see which one I actually prefer, and let's actually compare the two waveforms to see exactly what these services did. So these are the two waveforms. The one on the bottom is the master I did myself, which is essentially just a limiter with a little bit of EQ, and by the looks of what this service did, it seems like it did a very similar thing. It looks like it comes up to a lower average gain. It seems, as you can see here, mine is compressed very closely to 0, and this one has like maybe a 1 decibel headroom. I think they probably did this for codec reasons. There's actually a very good video that Multiplier did a while back on why you want to export your MP3 masters to like 1 or 2 decibels quieter, because the MP3 compression in and of itself makes things louder. I think this is probably why they did this. Cool, so let's compare these two masters now. Okay, so arguably my mix is a little bit over compressed. As you can see in the thick of it, it gets very, very sausagey. This version up top here is a lot more dynamic, and I think it took into account gain and actually added some gain automation or something to make this even more dynamic. Either that or it's automating the actual compressor itself. Very impressed. It's a decent master, especially considering that it was done by a computer. I recommend this just to try it for yourself, A/B it against your mix or master, and consider eMastered before you go to a really expensive engineer. Engineers can get to the point where it's a diminishing return on a payment. You're paying them upwards of $100 for a master, and essentially all they're doing a lot of the time is limiting, compressing, and maybe an EQ. If you're a beginner at mastering and you are going between a online client like this or a professional engineer and you're running low on cash, this might be a good alternative for you. So with that being said, let's go over some pricing. Let me just open up their pricing window here. They have pay-as-you-go mode, which is where you pay per track, which is like a traditional engineer. You pay a one-time fee for the engineer to work on the track, and then you get it back. This option is the most expensive option, but if you don't have a ton of tracks coming through, you might want to give it a go. And this is what I suggest if you guys just want to give it a try one time. After watching this video, you're curious about it and you want to try it for yourself, you can do this for $4.99 for an MP3, $7.99 for a wave, and $10 for the lossless wave. So that's pretty cool, guys. Let me know what you think of eMastered or AI-based mastering in general. Do you think it works? Do you think it's worthwhile? Let me know what you think. This is kind of an objective look at it, but I know a lot of people who use it, so I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike, and let me know why in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and make a video every Wednesday and Friday. Check out eMastered, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.